In the heart of a silent marshland, a dragonfly hovers with rhythmic precision, unaware that it has already been marked for death. Within a fraction of a second, a force equivalent to 5 times the pull of gravity erupts from a nearby leaf. There is no sound, no warning, and no chance for escape as a soft, fleshy projectile strikes with the velocity of a firing piston. The insect is snatched from the air and pulled into the darkness of a predator's maw before the human eye can even register the blur of motion. This extraordinary display of biological engineering belongs to the common frog, a creature often perceived as sedentary and slow. However, beneath its damp skin lies a mechanism so powerful and efficient that scientists compare it to a high-speed bullet. The frog's tongue is not merely a muscle, it is a sophisticated weapon system that integrates advanced physics, unique material science, and lightning-fast neural reflexes. To understand the sheer power of this strike, one must look beyond the surface and into the microscopic world of energy storage and fluid dynamics. Most predators rely on speed and pursuit, but the frog utilizes the principle of elastic recoil. Instead of relying solely on muscle contraction, which has its physical limits, the frog preloads its energy. The tongue is attached to the front of the lower jaw rather than the throat, acting like a catapult. Specialized tissues within the tongue and jaw act like biological springs. As the frog spots its prey, these tissues stretch and store potential energy. When the strike is triggered, this energy is released instantaneously, bypassing the inherent slowness of standard muscle fibers. The acceleration is staggering. A frog's tongue can reach its target in under 0.07 seconds. For comparison, a human blank takes about 0.1 to 0.4 seconds. This means by the time an observer realizes the frog has moved, the meal is already swallowed. The force of the impact is equally impressive. When the tongue hits an insect, it exerts a massive amount of pressure, yet it does not shatter the delicate prey. Instead, it wraps around it like a soft, living glove. This leads to the second secret of the frog's success, the science of its saliva. Frog saliva is a non-Newtonian fluid, a substance that changes its viscosity based on the force applied to it. In its resting state, the saliva is thick and sticky, much like honey. However, at the moment of high-speed impact, the sheer force causes the saliva to become thin and watery, allowing it to flow into every microscopic crevice of the insect's exoskeleton. The moment the pressure decreases, as the tongue begins to retract, the saliva instantly thickens again, turning into a powerful adhesive that is 50 times stickier than synthetic glues. This reversible grip ensures that even the most frantic prey cannot wiggle free during the high-speed journey back to the mouth. As the tongue begins its rapid journey back into the mouth, the challenge shifts from capture to consumption. The retraction phase is almost as fast as the launch. The frog must secure the prey while its entire body experiences the recoil of the strike. To facilitate the swallowing process, the frog employs a bizarre but effective technique involving its own head structure. Because the tongue is so soft, it cannot push the food down the throat on its own. Instead, the frog pulls its eyeballs down into its skull. These bulging eyes sink inward, acting as internal pistons that physically push the food down into the esophagus. This entire sequence, from the initial sighting to the final swallow, is a masterclass in evolutionary specialization. Every component of the frog's anatomy is tuned to support this split-second event. The nervous system is hardwired to detect specific patterns of movement, filtering out the rustle of leaves to focus only on the erratic flight of a potential meal. The skeletal structure of the jaw is reinforced to handle the sudden torque of the launch. Even the respiratory system momentarily pauses to allow the full coordination of the strike. The biological bullet is more than just a curiosity of nature. It is a reminder of the hidden complexities within the animal kingdom. While the frog may sit still for hours, appearing as nothing more than a part of the landscape, it is a highly pressurized system waiting for the perfect moment to explode. The transition from absolute stillness to maximum velocity is one of the most dramatic transformations in biology. It is a testament to millions of years of refinement, where the pressure of survival has forged the weapon that rivals the precision of modern human technology. In the end, the dragonfly is gone, and the marsh returns to its quiet state. The frog sits once more, eyes bulging, skin shimmering in the light, looking as unassuming as before. Only the slight movement of its throat betrays the fact that a high-speed hunt has just concluded. The biological bullet has found its mark, proving once again that in the natural world, speed and innovation are the ultimate keys to existence. The marsh remains a place of hidden wonders, where the fastest events happen right before our eyes, yet remain invisible without the aid of science to slow them down.